Glass. I'm going to be presenting about LGBT rights in South Africa. Here we go. South Africa LGBT rights. So here's a map of South Africa. As you can see, the bottom red, that's where South Africa is located. It's located in the continent of Africa on the southern end. South Africa is one of the 47 countries in Africa. It's running in a democracy government, just like in Canada, and it was the fifth to legalize LGBT rights nationally or worldwide. South Africa consists of 52 million people, which is a lot. Here's a graph, a pie graph basically. It's talking about the ethnic group in Africa. So basically, 84% of the people are black, and 10% of them are white, 3% are Indian or Asian, and 3% are other. And as I mentioned before, South Africa is built over 52 million people, and on this graph it's showing LGBT people versus non-LGBT people. Well, nearly 10% of Africa is lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. So I'm going to show a small clip showing about what LGBT people believe.
I came to South Africa in 2008.
I'm from Congo, DRC.
I'm from Uganda. I'm from a Central African country called the Democratic Republic of Congo.
My life in South Africa is lucky. I come from different country. I come from Burundi because Cape Town, life for the gay, for the lesbian, for the trans is a better for me.
I came to South Africa because in my country they don't allow lesbian and gays.
I chose South Africa because I thought it would be easy for me to fit in due to my sex orientation. I felt like I would be protected than being in my own country.
Well, all these people have different reasons to come to South Africa because it is a legalized country for LGBT people. But their beliefs are not supported. In areas such as the non-urbanized areas, which is farmlands and small villages, people are not respected if they're lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. And lots of them are abused by beating up, or they're killed, or they're threatened not to have that type of sexual orientation, because those villages don't believe that LGBT is right, even though in 1932 men were gay, even though the country wasn't legalized in LGBT. Many people in South Africa have taken steps, more likely the LGBT people. They have done protests to ask the government for help, even though it is legalized. Government support would be nice. And LGBT people have groups slash clubs, like in schools. We have one in MCI if you're gay for a chance. We have clubs for that. How we can help? We can mention this on social media such as Facebook, Twitter. You can tweet about it, how you feel about LGBT in Africa, how you wanna help. Other ways to solve is by supporting non-government organized programs such as the United Nations, the Commission program, which is the International Gay and Lesbian Human Rights Commission, or the Office of Higher Commissioner of Human Rights. These are 3 non-government organized programs that are helping LGBT people in South Africa. How I have tried to solve this problem is that I wrote a letter to our MP/Councillor of Markham, Logan Ganapathy, and our Royal Prime Minister, Stephen Harper. Well, I wanted to let Logan Ganapathy know that I'm trying to take action, and as he is a councillor of Markham, I believe that he will feel appreciated that someone from his city is feeling sorry for these people in another country, and he may talk to another higher person, maybe Stephen Harper, to solve this. I know Stephen Harper would get this job done correctly because he's a leader of Canada, and since Canada is a peacekeeping country, and Stephen Harper can talk to our South African Prime Minister to negotiate or find another way to help these lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender people. Well, Nelson Mandela once said, "No one is born hating another person because of the color or his skin or his background or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite." The end.